Hi,
Hi,
Justyna.
and Kuba.
We are from Poland and we travel around Europe, visiting places important for European heritage, including ancient history and prehistory. Now we are in Greece, in Tyrans. Tyrans is a Mycenaean fortress in Argolis in Greece. This place in the Peloponnese is location from which the mythical hero Heracles set out to complete his 12 labors, and some sources cite it as his birthplace. Tyrans lies 20 kilometers south of Mycenae. It reached its height of importance between 1400 and 1200 BC, when it became one of the most important centers of the Mycenaean world. It is here that you can really see what Cyclopean masonry means. Tyrans, the second fortress from the Bronze Age. Mycenae, there was the king, and here was smaller chief, maybe some kind of prince, because the system was centralized. Here is very beautiful, interesting west gate. It's not the main entrance. It leads between the walls of the fortress. Cyclopean walls. How wide they were, how impressive. A real strong fortress, difficult to conquer. So, let's go to the main part, to the seat of the king prince. It's on the top of the hill, on the top of Acropolis. Side entrance, west entrance. The top of the hill, the seat of the ruler. Here is Megaron, we are inside Megaron, and let's go to inner court. Big entrance. Inner court with the altar and main entrance, big propylon and outside court. It's behind this fence. Now there is grass. It's little smaller than Mycenae, but on the same plan with big. It's fortress with big walls. Up here there was a lavish palace filled with luxurious goods. I should add that these luxurious goods also included amber from the Baltic Sea. Amber, which as a rich gift, is also found in grapes. In the distance, surrounded by a truly thick wall, it's this wall, the lower citadel. And here is the main entrance. We are in the lower citadel. Hunting and warfare played crucial social and ideological roles as forms of status and authority of Mycenaean elites. The boar's tusk helmet in a striking way embodies the convergence of hunting and war. Tusks of about 40 boars were required for a single helmet. An essential element of Mycenaean war tactics was the two-wheeled chariot, and bronze armor was especially associated with chariot warriors. Linear bead tablets reveal the enormous resources required so that the leaders could maintain a force of chariots. Elite warrior tombs were splendidly equipped, ostentatiously demonstrating and emphasizing military prowess as an expression of power and prestige. An example burial of a Mycenaean warrior, the cemetery of Dendra, end of the 15th century BC. A helmet with boar tusks. The helmet itself has not survived. Armor, knife, a bronze mirror, shoulder pads, and an exclusive cup. Notice that it is decorated with a libris. Also, take a look at the other grave goods for this warrior. The bronze vessels are particularly noteworthy. Apart from grave goods, they were rarely preserved, as those that were damaged or unattractive for some reason were melted down and new ones made. This is a drawing reconstructing what a Mycenaean warrior in armor might have looked like. One more thing about the mirror from the warrior's equipment. A warrior didn't need it for beauty care. Mirrors are excellent for sending signals over long distances. Other warrior graves also contain them, even from later periods. The typical tripartite plan of Mycenaean tholoi and chamber tombs, comprising a passageway, dromos, an entrance, stomion, and chamber, thalamos, is the architectural expression of the tripartite structure of rituals associated with the transition from life to death. The stomion, the boundary between this world and the next, is the focus of ritual practices. These practices play a special role in constructing and reconstructing of individual and communal identity, as political power, social prestige, and ritual action are bound together. Mycenaean funerary iconography has preserved illustrations of ritual acts such as formalized gestures of mourning, music, and processions in honor of the dead. Mortuary practices adopted a common symbolic language which includes human and animal figurines and depictions of birds, frogs, lions, bulls, as well as mythological depictions such as sphinxes and griffins. These symbols, which bear sacred character, are associated with the status of the dead, the epiphany of a divinity, or fertility and rebirth.
Famous Polish romantic poet Słowacki visited that place in first half of 19th century. Was such impressed that we have his poem Agamemnon's Tomb, or Tomb of Agamemnon. Okay, it's pity that Agamemnon never was
Buried here.
Another traveler in antiquity, Pausanias, describe that place as treasury of
Atreus.
Atreus. Okay. But it's pity there was any treasure found here. Maybe because in antiquity that place was completely like
Robbed.
many others robbed.
We walk.
So we can say with confidence, not confidence. So what we can say with any probability, sureness, for sureness.
It is the largest and the most elaborate holostome which have been constructed in Aegean Bronze Age. Its dome was the largest in the world until the Roman period. It is so impressive. Its huge dromos is so long. Can you see Kuba in the end? I'm in the middle of the dromos, and Kuba is so small, so little. It's a
And
really
under me
long way.
and above me there is so-called lintel, and its weight is about 120 tons.
Let's go inside. Listen. I can't listen. Oh, echo.
It's interesting acoustic.
Down and up. It is so huge that you can't take the photo of the whole holostome. There is a side chamber. We don't know what for, because as Kuba said, as we said, it was robbed in antiquity. We even know how many people were buried here. But the walls are black from the fires of shepherds in past times. It was very good shelter for them. They didn't know that it was a tomb. Absolutely stunning and impressive. So we go out, we go home. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to not miss other videos, and till the next time. Bye bye.
Bye.